channel and welcome to my November favorites. So this video is pretty much all, I guess, sort of fashion related. I've got some accessories, I've got some clothing, I've got some shoes, and I've got some bags. So let's get into what I was loving in November and lots of cozy, comfy things. So let's start with accessories, and the first one is definitely the most budget-friendly of anything that I'm going to show you today, and that is this belt from Amazon. So it kind of looks like a Ferragamo belt. I mean, I don't think this is exactly, I guess I should go compare it to my Ferragamo belt, but yeah, it's certainly not exact. But what I love about it is, one, it's silver, which I think this is the only silver buckle belt that I have. I'll have to think about that for a second, or at least that fits me. But what I love is that it's reversible. So you just push this out of here, and then if I need a tan belt, you just pop that on, and now you have a tan belt. So you can go from black to tan in literally 2 seconds. But yeah, I love it. You guys, I think this belt is like $10, something like that. And like always, I will have everything linked in the description box below. But I have purchased this after I lost weight, and so I now have this belt that actually fits me, which is great, and this will definitely be coming to Asia with me. The second accessory item are, I think somewhat reasonably priced, I guess, especially when you're talking about costume jewelry from a luxury fashion house, and I am talking about my Fendi, they're just the Fendi FF or whatever earrings, hoops. So these are the most recent ones that I purchased. These are in the rose gold color. Apologize for my nails. I have to do them before I leave for Asia, but I just took off my other set. So this is the rose gold pair, and if you guys may or may not remember, when I unboxed these, I mentioned that I couldn't find my silver ones. And you guys, I turned this place upside down. I mean, I checked all of my bags thinking, did I stick them in a pocket or something? And I could not find them, and I was so upset because I just love them. But guess what I'm wearing? The silver ones. And I actually have my cleaner to thank for that. So I've been giving her a lot of my clothes as I've been, I guess I'm not outgrowing them. I don't know, what do you call when is there such a word when they become too big for you? Anyway, whatever the case is, as I've been, going down in sizes, I've been giving a lot of them to her. I mean, I usually give Morgan first dibs, and then what she doesn't want, then I offer to my cleaning person. And thank goodness, I guess she was going through the bag before she left one day when I had left a bag of clothing for her. I wasn't here actually when she was leaving. And she sent me a picture and she said, "Hey Lisa, I just wanted to let you know I found these in the pocket of one of the pair of jeans or something." And so I put them on the table. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my, you guys, I was so happy that she found them, because honestly, you guys, I was about to rebuy them because they are seriously one of my absolute favorite pair of earrings. And when I need a pair of silver earrings, like today, this Cashmere quarter zip, which I'm going to do a whole Jennie Kayne haul for you guys because I've recently purchased quite a bit of cashmere. But this, has a silver zipper on it. So obviously I wanted to wear silver jewelry, and so happy that I have these back in my collection. And yes, both of these pairs of earrings will be going to Asia with me. Next, let's talk about some shoes, and I have 3 to show you, but they're all the same style. So we're counting this as one item, and that, my friends, are the Adidas Gazelle sneakers. So they're not super different than the Sambas. The sole, I think, is a little bit different. Definitely this tongue is a little bit different. This tongue is I don't know if it's leather lined with, or if it's rubber. I don't really know what it is, but it is a little weird, I'll be honest with you. this was the very first pair I got, and I got these at the Nordstrom anniversary sale. I love this taupe color. Again, great for my wardrobe because it's a very cool color and I tend to wear colors. Yeah, this goes perfectly with my Loewe Puzzle Bag in the sand. And I mean, not that I coordinate my shoes with my bags, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so I remember when I first got these, in fact, I think one of you asked me in the comment section, maybe when I was doing, you know, like my reveal of what I bought or whatever, anyway, during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, if I found this uncomfortable at all, because I think you had tried them, and I don't. I mean, I think they're fine. It just was weird putting it on for the first time, having only worn Sambas before, because the tongue is different on a Samba. And so it took me maybe 5 minutes to get used to, and then it was fine. So this was the first pair I bought, and like I said, love those. And then I bought these, which I just think are fabulous. I just love the pop of color. I just think that, you know, when you're wearing a neutral outfit, you know, depending on what it is, I mean, I probably wouldn't wear it with like an all black neutral outfit, but, you know, with like this outfit, which is, you know, this cream cashmere sweater and a pair of jeans, like this is perfect for that. It just, you know, just a little zhuzh, a little, like I said, a little pop of color. So I got those and I love those. And then my most recent addition, which actually I just got in the mail like yesterday, yesterday, I think, and I wore them yesterday for the first time. These are in, oh, I'm not going to remember the name of the color. I was influenced to buy these by Lisa D1, so I blame her because she showed these on her channel. And again, I just thought that they were a great neutral. I wouldn't say it's a warm neutral, but I would just say it's a neutral. Does that make any sense at all? Yeah, I just think they're great. And, you know, I'm planning on taking my Hermes new, like, kind of taupe, what are they called? Oh my gosh, I just totally blanked on the name, Bounce sneakers. But those are definitely a little chunkier. So I thought, well, if I want something that's a little more streamlined, depending on what I'm wearing, and I also have a pair of tan trousers that I'm taking that really lean more towards this color than they do like a taupey kind of color, if that makes sense. So I just thought this would be a better idea with those. And so, yeah, so I bought these. Like I said, wore them yesterday. All my Gazelles are super comfy, and yeah, so can't recommend Gazelles more highly. All right, let's move into some clothing, and I feel like maybe this was this in my favorites last month? Because it's been a favorite for a while now since I bought it. This is the Sezanne, I think it's called the Betty cardigan, if I'm not mistaken. I owned this in the cream in the past, and I have sold that piece now because it was in a large, and I then bought this one a little more recently, probably, again, maybe 2 months ago, probably back in September, and yeah, got this in a size small. And you know, you guys, if it's leopard print, I'm gonna buy it. So the fact that I could pair something like this that's very classic in tailoring, and you know, it's kind of a lady cardigan style, with a leopard print, like that's a marriage made in heaven for me. So yeah, I'm sure, like I said, I've got a couple pictures I'm sure I can pop up here of me styling this, but yeah, definite favorite. And if you don't like leopard print, it comes in probably, you know, I think like 8 or 10 other more neutral or solid colors if you don't want to print. I think it also does come maybe in at least one stripe version. But yeah, I think that the Betty, I'm pretty sure it's the Betty cardigan. If it's not, I'll put the right name up on the screen. But it's just such a classic piece, and I really like the weight of it. It's weighty without being heavy, if that hopefully makes sense. And I love that you can style this in a whole bunch of different ways. You know, I generally wear it buttoned up like this with the top button open, and also usually I have the bottom one open too. But just worn more as like a shirt, but you can obviously wear it open and wear it as, you know, more of like a kind of a jacket, and wear a t-shirt or a tank or whatever underneath. You can wear it thrown over your shoulders as just kind of an accent piece. But yeah, I just love it, and I would not be surprised if more Betty cardigans made it into my collection. Sticking with the kind of sweater or kind of comfy cozy theme, and you're getting a little sneak peek into another Quince haul that I have coming, and this is very, like I said, heavy on cashmere, and this one is the oversized, I think it's just called the oversized crew neck cashmere sweater. It is super thick, super luxurious. The price on it is incredible. You'll hear me talk about in the Quince haul how I originally was kind of inspired to buy this by trying on one in Aritzia, which was at least double the price. Yeah, at least double the price. This same sweater, if you got it from Jennie Kayne, which is what this is, you're also going to see a little kind of mini haul of that. It would be Jennie Kayne, it would be, I think, at least triple the price of what it is at Quince. I highly, highly recommend looking to Quince if you are looking for cashmere pieces. Like I said, these are much thicker and more luxurious than their kind of regular cashmere, like the $50 cashmere, which, you know, makes sense. This is a higher price point, but still an amazing price point. So highly recommend this one. And I like it so much that I also then bought another color, and I have a third color on my Hanukkah list. And the second Quince cashmere sweater is this cropped cardigan. Again, definitely a look for less from some Jennie Kayne pieces. This is in the size small. That one is also in a size small. This is in the like heathered brown or something color. I'm just pulling some hair off of it because, like I said, I have definitely worn this, and I think it's been on Instagram already. I know that sweater has been on Instagram, but yeah, I love these. I actually bought this in 2 colors, so you'll see both colors in that Quince haul, but just again, snuggly, cozy, soft, and an amazing, amazing price. The last clothing piece I'm going to show you, again, I have multiples of. If you might see a theme here. When I really like something, I tend to buy multiples. And that is the Madewell, I think they're called the 90s straight jean. I have shown them on my Instagram a ton. I have them in 2 colors, and I am planning on they come in one other wash, and I'm planning on getting that one. I think it's like a darker blue, like a darker blue denim. So this is the black, kind of washed black denim that they have. This is the lighter blue denim that they have. And like I said, there is one more wash, and they are 40% off for Black Friday. So why not have the trilogy? They fit fantastic. They are just the perfect marriage of a straight leg jean that is loose enough, not super baggy, but also it's not like a slim straight that to me is kind of like a skinny jean kind of wannabe, but with a, you know, not a super tight, like from the knee down. So this is more, like I said, a kind of a classic straight leg jean. Like this style jean will never ever go out of style. I mean, it just won't. It is so classic. I don't know why they call it the 90s. I guess maybe we wore this style in the 90s. I don't really remember that, but you know, I don't know that did I wear jeans in the 90s? I was working in the 90s. So, and back then I was like working in an office, and we had to dress, you know, like professionally back then. So anyway, these are fantastic. And like I said, for 40% off, I do not think you can go wrong. This is just the bottom of them. They're just, like I said, just a classic straight leg jean. Sizing wise, I will say I do think they run true to size, but I will tell you that they definitely do stretch. So could I have gone down one size? Probably, because after wearing them for about an hour, they're fairly roomy on me. Now, not so big that, you know, I feel like they're gonna fall off, or that they're like stupid loose, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe when I go try on the other wash, maybe I'll try on the smaller size and see kind of how I feel about that. See, and maybe I'll get those in the smaller size. If I do, I'll let you know in the description box below how I think you should go. But for right now, I'm gonna say stick with your true size. If you're in between sizes, then I would say size down. All right, let's do the fun ones, the ones that everybody probably wants to know, and those are my bag picks. So the first bag on my November favorites list is my Loewe Puzzle Bag in this absolutely gorgeous burgundy shade. So for those of you who may be new, I picked this up on a trip to Spain with my mom back in late spring, early summer. Got an amazing price on it because obviously one, I was buying it in Europe, specifically Spain, which is where Loewe is made. But you know, the price hasn't changed from Spain to France to Italy. I mean, the euro price is all the same, but I got an amazing VAT back on it. So in addition to it being cheaper to start with, because I was buying it in Europe, then you added the VAT refund to it, and fantastic, fantastic price. So you guys know I'm a huge fan of the puzzle. This is stuffed fully, by the way, which is why it's sitting very structured right now, but I love that I can, you know, just stick my phone back there. It does, you have to go in vertically. You can't put it, or at least mine, you can't put horizontally in it. And it's a great bag for travel. I've used my sand color one on multiple international trips because I just think it has a ton of security. It's a great bag, and it holds so much, especially if you're on vacation. You know, you can stick a small water bottle in here, you could stick a small umbrella in here, you know, your card holder, your lip gloss. You know, if you're traveling, you probably don't have keys, so you know, your sunglasses, your phone, and like I said, you are good to go, and you can carry everything. And I love the fact that it has a top handle. It also obviously has the crossbody strap, and you guys know I've sung the praises of the Loewe Puzzle Bag so many times. And yes, this is the Edge version, which is, you know, not my favorite. I still am partial to the OG puzzle bag, but you know, this color was too beautiful to pass up, so you take it in the version that you can get it in. So this is bag number 1 for November. The next bag that has gotten quite a bit of love this month is my Dior Saddle Bag in the newsprint version. Oh, you guys, this is such an incredibly special bag, and I just love it. And I think I mentioned, did I have this? I think I had this in my October favorites, and I think I mentioned that even my mom was impressed by this bag. And if you remember correctly, my mom is not into luxury at all, but even she thought this bag was cool. So I love it so much. I love that it's, you know, it's got this kind of tactile feel to it because the print is actually raised a little bit, so there's some texture to it. I love that it, you know, it looks like a beaten up, you know, or used kind of newspaper. So, you know, there's already, I mean, it's not like it's marks, but it, you know what I mean? It's not like pristine white, I guess is my point. Yeah, I love it. I love, you know, just wearing it on the shoulder like this. I love wearing it crossbody. Thank you to the subscribers who told me that their sales associate said that you can actually tuck this into the bag. So when, you know, obviously I'm not going to do it now, but you take out all the other things and you tuck this physically into the bag, like down here, and it goes all the way to the bottom. And then you can put the crossbody strap on, and you don't have to worry about this top handle strap getting in your way, or, you know, what I was doing, which was, you know, kind of putting it down like this to kind of get it out of the way. When you put it in the bag, it's totally out of your way. So thank you to, I think there were 2 of you who mentioned that little tip to me, and I have taken it and run with it. So yeah, if you're able to get your hands on this, I know that several people again in the comments mentioned that on the UK website that this was, I think, still available. I don't know if it's still available. That was, you know, I think a couple months ago. So if you are looking for it and you want to try it off of to try to buy it off of the UK website, you know, if you're either in the UK or you know, have it sent through like a parcel service or something like that, or you've got a friend you can have, you know, ship it to in the UK and have them ship it to you, because it definitely was not available in the US anymore. I haven't checked recently, but I haven't heard of any new drops of this in the US. So I think the UK may be the one place where you can get it. So if you want it, check it out there. And the final bag, even though it was only recently revealed to you all, it has been used by me. And in fact, it's the bag that I am using right now. And that is the Chanel Sequin Mini that I am twinning or quadrupling with Meredith, Deb, and Amelia. Amelia started the trend. She bought it first. She bought it straight off the runway. And then Meredith and Deb and I all bought it pre-loved. And we all are thrilled that we did. So we are the Fab Four is what we're calling ourselves with this bag. If anybody would like to join, I'm sure we can find a new name for it. So let's see. What did they call the starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls? There was a name for them, and it had to do with 5, and I'm just blanking on it. So, you know, if we get a 5th, we can use that as the name. But I mean, just look at it, guys. It is just, excuse my nails, such a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. And you guys, I cannot tell you how many compliments I get on this bag every single time I wear it. Like, I've worn it for the last, I think, like 3 days in a row. And guys, I generally don't wear bags days in a row like that. You know, I have enough. I rotate, and I like to rotate because, you know, I want to show everybody love. But when you're this beautiful, you can't help but want to take her out every day. So every single time I've worn it, I've gotten compliments. And like I said, compliments no matter where I go. Walmart, where else was I? I mean, I was in some pretty high-end boutiques on Madison Avenue yesterday or the day before. Ton of compliments there too. Like, wherever I go, this bag just it just shines and people love it. So if you can find one, I would highly recommend getting one. And yeah, this is definitely a November favorite. Well, that wraps up my November favorites, and yeah, only one more month to go, and yeah, then we'll start into 2025 and see what becomes favorites at that point. But let me know what you think of my favorites. What were your favorites for the month of November? I always love to hear what you guys are loving, because, you know, sometimes that might impact something or influence me to buy something that you love. So let me know those in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. It does help the YouTube algorithm. And if you like this kind of content, luxury, you know, styling, fashion, all those kind of things, I would love to see you back here. So click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. That way you know every time I upload a video. If you haven't had enough of me yet, there'll be another video over in the corner here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.